He's written one challenge of Dimitrijevic, tees it up for Damien Duff, who cuts the ball back with his right boot. Here's David Villa, chance for Melbourne City. David Villa! There's the goal! That's why he's won a World Cup. That's why he's won the Champions League. And that's why he will be big box office right around Australia over the next couple of months. 1-1.
Excellent work again from Damien Duff. This is at least half a dozen of passes like that through the penalty area, and this time he finds a more willing recipient. La Liga winner, Euro Champions League winner, Euro winner, World Cup winner, David Villa gives Melbourne City a lifeline.
Duff. Shot, Birighitti, goal, Melbourne City! Who else but David Villa?
The ricochet falls to David Villa. Birighitti beaten to his right, and the scores are level at Amy.
The ultimate predator.
All of two guarding the near post. Mooy to drill it towards the far. There's a free header, and Melbourne City are in front. And it is Rob Villaert, the Dutchman, who stole away from the markers.
The awarding of the free kick. It's a brilliantly executed one thereafter. Wonderful flight.
Team's early showing. Mooy with the corner to the top of the box. Gets it back off to Dugandzic. Clips it in. Oh, goalkeeper's come a long way. Hasn't got there. And it's Jason Hoffman, another unlikely goal scorer.
Ball to the top of the penalty area. Aaron Mooy again with perfect touch.
Great to have Damien Duff in the A-League. Not a marquee man, just wants to come here and win a trophy. And the header is in! That's Patrick Kisnorbo for Melbourne City.
Perfect ball as well from Duff. He's really whipped that in with pace. Kisnorbo finds space and puts it into the back of the net.
Wants to get rid under pressure from Enrique, and Williams, I think, might have just got a little touch on that, and he is quick and he's done really well. Here's Mate Dugandzic, wants to get it onto his right boot, and then Williams will score! David Williams breaks the deadlock, virtually with Melbourne City's first attack, and nets against his old club.
Very uneasy at the back, and I said we won't see a lot of long balls. Well, this comes from a long ball because they push up high, and that's when you can use that and the pace of Williams. Good challenge from Williams. Dugandzic there, and they just give him that little bit of inch. It's a good first touch, sets it up on his left foot. Matt Smith goes towards it. Hingett just loses David Williams there, gets into that little gap. First touch sets it up and just guides that one home. It's a good finish, a clever finish from David Williams. They're low on confidence.
Now Dugandzic finding space. Mate Dugandzic with the left foot, it's two! Incredible! Super finish from Dugandzic.
Well, it's a brilliant ball as well, I think, from part of it. But look at the distance between Smith and Jack Hingett. Hingett's high and wide, far too early. Dugandzic drifting into a huge gap. Take nothing away from the finish. He's beaten at the near post, but there is a lot of pace on it. But you do expect your keeper to protect that near post. Goes really underneath him.
Bratton's header straight at Partaloo. Here's Aaron Mooy, who's been excellent throughout, turning clear of Bratton. And what about that for a release? Beautiful pass from Mooy. Can they square it up? Here's a chance to seal it. They have done. Mark Marino with his first goal in the A-League. 3-1. Surely game over.
Mooy swivels, turns, gets his head up, sees the run. Donaghy probably sees it too late. It's a goal made off the bench. Brown to Melling, clinical finish, and that'll be the ball. That'll be the ball game.
A little more elevation on that ball, a little less meat.
Lovely range from Partaloo. Sorry, Andy. Cross from Ramsey. There's the opening goal from Mate Dugandzic. 2 in a week, and it was the perfect cross from Ramsey.
Probson has a look, flights it perfectly. And it's the Superman impersonation of Super Mate Dugandzic on the front post.
Fantastic from us, and the attitude was superb. So if we can get a goal.
Well, I'm sorry to say for Wayne O'Sullivan that Melbourne City have, as you've just seen, scored the second goal, courtesy of Eric Partaloo, their old nemesis.
I mean, he's a mountain of a man, Big Eric. And he stormed to the back post and then propped. Come and get me if you can.
Variation. Duff uses Melling, gets it back. Stands it up, Partaloo's there! And it's in! Here's the dramatic late comeback on. Eric Partaloo, 2 goals in 2 weeks. And the late header against the Graham Arnold side.
It's just lazy defending here. It's just way too much time and space in to get the cross in. And it's a cross with real quality.
Brown, he does have pace. Gone around Bonavacia. Bonavacia recovers and a penalty. Well, Bonavacia recovered, but Brown's just too clever here. Williams scores. And they're very quick to want to get play back underway. So Melbourne City do have something for their toil from the penalty spot.
Down the line by Garucha. Now, Dugantic has got a metre on Daniel Bowles, and referee Sean Evans says the contact is enough to warrant a penalty kick from Daniel Bowles, who looks nonplussed by the decision. Shrug of the shoulders from Franz Tayson. What's your view on it, Andy Harper?
Oh,
it's a bit soft.
There's not much in it. He got caught the wrong side the second time. There is a little bit of contact there. It's enough for Dugantic to respond.
Can they profit from that decision? Aaron Mooy scores! And Melbourne City are in front. And you can almost hear the sighs of relief around the stands here at Amy Park. Goodness me, this derby has ebbed and flowed, and it's victory on the front foot. Or City, I should say. Recycled by Kisnorbo, back in by Dugantic, and there's Partaloo to win the derby for City! Eric Partaloo! As we move into stoppage time, what a moment for those Melbourne City fans! They hit the crossbar moments ago, and Eric Partaloo, once equalised in a grand final with his Bonds, has perhaps won the Melbourne derby with it.
Well, in the end, it's all about quality. Quality in the cross, quality in the timing of the run and the leap, and quality in the contact.
Good use of the body here from David Williams. Plays it in, chance here for Mooy! Aaron Mooy has broken the deadlock here at Amy Park. A wonderful sweeping move from Melbourne City. Emphatic finish from Aaron Mooy. Just lovely, well-worked goal from Melbourne City.
It's the Phoenix who've been some sort of catalyst for the turnaround.
Lovely work from Duff. Down he goes, the referee has a good look at it and decides that is a penalty. It all depends down the outcome of this penalty. Aaron Mooy against Ben Kennedy, and Mooy converts with real authority, and Melbourne City take the early lead.
I don't know about luck, it's fantastic work from Damien Duff. Interesting to see if there's much damage done to that ankle, as Alan Welsh collected him and then Mooy dispatched from the spot.
No surprise that his form has improved since his partner arrived. It's in Montagno. Difficult here for Kennedy. The mistake seized upon by Robbie Corrin, and Melbourne City's marquee man makes the first down payment.
It's pretty easy to watch this from Melbourne City. Wonderfully fluent, but pretty calamitous defending from Newcastle, it needs to be said.
In from Kisnorbo, free header blocked on the line. The shot from Duff, and Ben Kennedy can't keep it out. And Damien Duff stretches the lead for Melbourne City.
The defending has just not been on. It's inside the 6-yard box. Along with Partaloo, the most dangerous man in the air is Kisnorbo, and he's free as a bird. And then he has time to get the rebound and set it up for Duff.
Has run into an offside position. Duff on the overlap. Corrin back post. Simple finish. Wonderful execution from Melbourne City. And that is the ball game.
From Damien Duff, who put on a beauty right across the goal. And Corrin, he looks the player, doesn't he? He scored one. He scored two now. And put a couple of players through for some goal opportunities.
Dugantic onside. Looks for Duff, the shot from Corrin, hat-trick for Robbie Corrin. What an afternoon it's been for Melbourne City's marquee player.
A convincing, classy hat-trick. He got on the end of that one and steered it under pressure. Yalin stretching in. Great contact from the Slovenian, number 3 for the day. This has at least got 5 written on it. It is paper mache defending from Newcastle Jets.
Duff. Closing down by the midfielder. Waits for Corrin. And now Mooy onside. And it goes in! And it's 1-1! That was really good build-up. It all started with him when he won it back.
There's Mooy's run. Look, he gets him behind and across Nikolai Topor-Stanley. There's no offside, and this is a brilliant ball back in. And Melling,
who has his first A-League goal week or so. And here's Hoffman. Mooy will track it down and strike it, and Brendan, and it's a beauty! Aaron Mooy says, "Remember me," to the Western Sydney Wanderers. A goal from outside the box, and wonder-saver for this man. And they celebrate, the Melburnians. This is the angle they had. And look at that, starting outside the post, giving Kovic no chance. Mooy's delivery. Right across the face and thumped home by Safawan Baharudin. His first A-League goal.
lurked on the back post, and you see him, he just drifts and he's completely on his own and finishes off well. Mooy with the first ball in, comes off an Adelaide player, might have been Tarek Elrich, and just completely left Baharudin on his own. All get drawn towards the bowl, and that's a clinical finish.
Mooy demanding it, still demanding it, and he cuts out Mooy, who says, "Why don't you use me?" Corrin's delivery, Kennedy! Oh, what a turnaround! Melbourne City in front, and it's Josh Kennedy's first A-League goal.
And how many times have we seen Josh Kennedy with a thumping header like that? Crashes into the back of the net.
The two marquee men combined. Succeeded in finding the feet of Williams, had too much pace for Jego. Around the corner here for Madoka. They want to come back in the middle. Here it is! And it is the birthday boy! Can you believe it? Ian Ramsey!
Madoka just goes around Jego, who just lets him go. Then he hesitates, good composure, through the legs of Galekovic. And Ramsey has a good left winger, should be.
Leety backs off. Aaron Mooy teases it in, and the header won, and a miracle clearance, but it's in now. And he's got another goal in the A-League. Safawan on target again. What a threat they are.
Just shifts his ball onto the right, has two touches, whips it to the back post. First header cleared, but Safawan comes in onto the second and buries it. Question of handball as well on Takahagi. Didn't matter in the end as Safawan buries the second one.
Mooy's delivery, chance here, and in! Aaron Mooy's done it again! From 40 metres away, he's put them 2-1 up for the second game in a row against the Western Sydney Wanderers. And that free kick that causes the goalkeeper to second-guess himself. And as a result, sit here in front.
Yeah, it comes into an area. I think that comes. Look where that bounces. I think Buzana should be coming to that.
Find the breakthrough, Melbourne City. Mooy's corner, the outswinger. And it's in by Q Yalins. It just had to be, didn't it? Against his old club, and boy, he will enjoy that moment.
Well, maybe this is the moment to unlock Melbourne City. It's pretty ordinary defending. Q, Rafiq, Yalins on the half volley. Then Kennedy can do nothing from that.
Slip up again today as Newcastle are in danger of doing it here through Daniel Mullen. It's teed up for Kennedy, and his Corrin should be two. But they delayed too long. Still open for them. Now they score. Harry Nubelo, who has threatened tonight, finally has his goal, his first for City, and they have a two-goal cushion. Disaster for Newcastle defensively again.
Well, Daniel Mullen's claiming a foul. None forthcoming. Melbourne City did their darndest to blow it from there. And thankfully, it's the new kid on the block who's shown plenty already. Harry Nuvolo. The Martinique.
Germano's touch letting him down, but Corrin gets around Caravella. That's a better ball. Here's David Williams, and that should seal it for Melbourne City. David Williams with his first goal in 15 matches against the Jets, and it's 3-0 for the home team. Surely game over.
Well, this is special from Robbie Corrin. Pierces the line. Calls for offside, perhaps. That's a tight one, and there's nothing like a miss hit, a bump ball to send the keeper the wrong way, or at least onto his derriere earlier than he might otherwise have gone. Into the ground she goes, over Penn Kennedy.
Goal difference might get a bit worse in a moment. Mooy slips it through. Ramsey, there's the fourth. And the goal difference blows out to -29.
The precipitation at the moment, Simon, everyone's hosed. The Newcastle Jets completely. And it's been that type of season for Ian Ramsey, who hasn't run from the problems, but verily he's stared them down and put it in the back.
This season. Build up a good understanding. Here goes Brown right through the middle. Janjetovic backs off. Brown around him, and here comes the opening goal. Melbourne City take the lead with 10 minutes to go. And John Van Schip is pinching himself.
Shaped to come and then he didn't, and it was too late. Terrific little touch there. There's the pass from Mooy. He's definitely onside. Janjetovic came and he hesitated. Cool from Brown. Strokes it.
Corrin, probably in his preferred role tonight. Drifting around, trying to set things up. Kennedy! And the goal comes from the man in his milestone game. Jonathan Germano in game number 50 for Melbourne City. He is the barometer for John Van Schip's side. Kennedy's header kept out by Jamie Young, but Germano applied the finishing touch and they lead inside 5 minutes.
Well, there's the touch and there's Germano.
Nuvolo. Lisby wanted it played to him. Nuvolo on his own. Oh, what a goal! Harry Nuvolo. Melbourne City with one of their few real chances of this first half. Nuvolo created it, and boy, didn't he score it.
Past Buzanis practically before he dives. It's crashed into the back of the net.
It's Mooy over the dead ball for Melbourne City. He goes for goal. Fantastic Aaron Mooy. Superb free kick.
Initially the foul and able to get it up and over and just inside the post, and on that occasion Vukovic just wasn't a chance to keep that one out, and for all the saves that he's made he just couldn't get near that one.
Mooy, have a chance here. Aaron Mooy inside the box as he tripped. Yes, that's another penalty. Bruce Kamau penalised.
Back goes Aaron Mooy. And the ball goes here of Aaron Mooy. 4-1.
Nuvolo on the left. Tries to cut back onto his left boot, and then Mooy through the gap. There's the goal! Josh Kennedy gets the final touch. Finally has scored. Finally Melbourne City have scored in the finals. And the visitors lead in Wellington. And the switch from one end to the Wellington Phoenix penalty area was almost instantaneous. And just an outstretched boot from Josh Kennedy. He is a big game player, and he scored a big goal for City. Sent a little bit wide by Aaron Mooy. Back in by Rattray, chested down by Harry Nuvolo. And a deflection has taken it in off the woodwork. And is that Melbourne City through to a semi-final with City rivals Melbourne victory next week?
And Nuvolo, probably the brightest attacking spark for City tonight, gets his reward.
Well, it's cruel for Wellington. It's off the defender, it's off the goalkeeper, it's off the post, it's off the goalkeeper again and in.